What up everyone, it's your man Xman87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends news video, and what I have for you today is the 2025 New York Toy Fair reveal of the Marvel Legends Deluxe X-Force Archangel. Before we get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like, rating on the video, it'll help show your support for my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, let's talk about it. Well, I called it about 3 videos ago on my pre-order update video covering the Gamerverse Spider-Man wave that we would see one of the last 3 teasers fully revealed at New York Toy Fair. And out of the 3, it was the Fleshhead effects that belongs to Archangel. It is indeed the X-Force version and not the classic one, which is not a surprise given that we are getting newly updated X-Force figures. So this Archangel goes with the upcoming Warpath and X-23 2-pack. Only a matter of time now before they give us an updated classic Archangel with this new mold. Speaking of mold, this isn't really a new mold, being mostly comprised of Vulcan parts into his black and silver deco, but it does reuse the Angel torso, which means no butterfly joints again. I didn't keep my hopes high for Hasbro to retool that torso with butterfly joints, but man, I wished it did. Don't get me wrong, I love the Angel figure, but one of the reasons why he didn't make my top 10 last year was due to butterfly joints being absent. I'll say it time and time again, butterfly joints are imperative for flying characters. Not a make or break for me though, as the figure still looks good, just pointing out what I think would have made it better. But I'll tell you what is new about it, and that is these newly molded wings. So not a reuse of the last one, which by the way was a 2012 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 3-pack, which was very hard to acquire. So damn, it's been 13 years since this version was made. That's a long damn time. Sometimes I feel like this hobby ages me quickly when I look back at some of these releases over a decade ago. But what was special about those wings is that it had a chrome finish that popped beautifully to go with the reflective silver metallic paint on that body. We don't get that here. In fact, it looks kind of dull. It's a shame because the sculpt is freaking fantastic on these wings, but some silver metallic paint at least would have added some damn spark to it. I'm curious how they'll articulate. I see some hinges and that's great, and we'll get some up and down movement too, but I'm more concerned if the wings move back from where it's plugged into the back. I see the hinges can pivot forward and back on the side part of the wings, but nowhere in these photos does it show the direct hinges that plug into the back move back. Something I'll have to wait and see, I guess, but doesn't look like it, so it'll be frustrating if it can't, because that's going to limit a lot of poses. Also newly added are the Fleshhead effects for the wings. They look so damn good since we couldn't really tell how it was going to come out based off the teaser, as it was a non-painted prototype. Seeing it with the translucent blue and silver paint makes it so much better to see it on this figure, and it looks to slide into the bottom corner of the wings. Great way to make it look smooth on display and not something you just plug into it, leaving peg holes visible on the wings. I wouldn't want that. I like it this way. For more accessories, you get open clawed hands, which I also think is a new mold as well. I thought they might have been the Void Wave Black Panther claws, but after looking closely back and forth at them and comparing, they look different in shape with how some of the fingers are posed. He also has an alternate yelling head, which looks fiercely badass. So the one thing this X-Force version has over the last one is accessories, and that is pretty much your new X-Force Archangel Deluxe. Pre-orders go live Thursday, March 6th, 2025 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Hasbro Pulse and will retail for $39.99. So $5 more than the last Angel figure, as this has a few more new parts. Not sure if it's a Pulse-only exclusive, but the Hasbro Pulse social medias didn't mention any other retailers. I think they normally say available on Pulse and other online retailers, but they just mentioned Pulse, so I'm just gonna take it how I read it, and my guess is it's a Pulse exclusive, even though I think it'll be available at other retailers. Don't take my word for it though, as I'm just going off what I read on their social medias. no word on a release date. So there it is, only one Marvel Legends figure revealed at Toy Fair. I know it was said that only 1 to 2 new things would be shown, which was one figure in this Archangel and the other a roleplay item that was the Doctor Doom mask, which looks pretty freaking cool, by the way. I know the expectations were set, but when you think of Toy Fair, you always think about the best reveals, so it's just disappointing to think of a one figure reveal, especially when you had G.I. Joe with a good chunk of new reveals that were showcased. So I was still hoping for just a little bit more for reveals. I'm sure they'll have a fan stream for their spring edition reveals, but other than that, I'm happy I sold off my old one because that Bucky Cat mold was a mascot of a bygone era for reused comic figures. Now we are at a time in Marvel Legends where they are giving us more all-new sculpts for the comic figures. So I'm happy this will be a great replacement to join my modern X-Force display on my Deadpool shelf. Now I'm kicking it back to you. What do you think of this new X-Force Archangel? Did you miss out on the first San Diego Comic-Con Marvel Legends X-Force version that'll make you go for this one? Or for $10 less, go with the more classic version of the Marvel Selects. Comment below, let me know, we'll chat about it. Thanks for watching another Marvel Legends news video. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at xmanny87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace.